all of the agency to make things happen in the early game. The later the game goes, it does make me wonder how much of a range advantage PSG have over Golden Guardians.
The one thing I will say is Junjia on the Kazakhs. This is probably, outside Wako, the best performing member. The EDG sub-jungler stepping up a little bit in the G2 series, taking a lesson from Yike.
From PSG. But the Fog of War observers highlighting it for us. River is in a position to gank. Who he has the flash, he just needs level 2. He should get it off this melee. Oh, no, one more minion.
Minion wave being cleared out there. There's the engage from Huhi. Woody's still got that flash available. Stixxay stepping forward, cleansed out. The breaker forward. River is being chunked out from Wako. Wako now may be the next target. Stun connects. First blood secured by Golden Guardians and River. The shield keeps River alive just enough to get away.
Massive first blood there by River, sort of in reaction to the push that was coming from PSG's bot lane, but probably also a pre-planned play. This is something River...
They know that Gory has just gone back to base with no TP. So with the push that they have in bot lane as well, should be an easy dragon secured very early on. We know that PSG is a slightly slower team when it comes to the early game, but starting to stack up these dragons really sets you up for success to get you those team fights later on in the mid and late game.
I mean, Woody and Wako are doing such a great job with that ranged poke.
Getting the Kraken Slayer, but might be a little slow getting back to Dragon, so PSG is going to start this one off kind of knowing that they had interrupted Stixxay's recall, and he can't possibly be here if they rush it.
Oh, Ubao.
A little bit of trouble, caught out, Heartbreaker used, Frozen Tomb to buy some time. Dragon has been secured by PSG, and the charm right out of it from Gory secures the kill. So that's the second for Golden Guardians. Not a large minion wave to work with, and the Stolen's next dragon. 4 members of Golden Guardians grouped up towards
nice.
mid
Licorice has made his way down.
No teleport for
also there. We've got 5 people, Trevor.
5v5.
We can count.
Vision is a little stronger there for PSG, just behind the Dragon Pit. Thank you to the observers for the toggle. But it is the Guardians inside the river first. So PSG have to step a little bit into that darkness. No TP available just yet. And Dragon has been started there, Betty.
Oh boy, you guys aren't ready for this. You guys aren't ready for the trade mid lane.
What? I mean, this is just pure concession right now. Junjia will fire out those missiles for now. Dragon soloed by River. Tower just about to fall. Frozen Tomb forward. Gory is in trouble. Forced to flash. Spirit rushes away. The shield is huge for Huhi. And the slicing Maelstrom gets another kill for the Golden Guardians. That's a follow back, as well as Wako's got a second. And now the third of the fight goes to the Guardians. It's a slightly chaotic start. 2 for 1 in favor of the Guardians.
What looked like a great play out of PSG to just sat
forward, but has he stuck around just a little too long? Void Assault is available for Junjia. Fish will use that belt, dash a little forward, all out, gets knocked into the wall, may be able to pick up the solo kill before Junjia can arrive, and it will be bounced back 1 for 1 in the bottom lane.
Nice trade there by Licorice after getting collapsed on top of finishing off Aja before Junjia could get in range.
There's the claw, will put some distance away. Beautiful charm, instantly cleansed. Foxfire is out, and River can't connect with the CC, so Ubao escapes for now.
No flash for River, the fact that was forced out.
You could just send Wako there, though. If you're really that concerned, he does still have the TP. Ezreal shouldn't have an issue when it comes to soloing this. As
Here comes
GG
River,
look for a
here
fight.
comes River. Caught Aji, gets shield punched, and Ubao steps out. Not the right engage, not the right grouping. So Dragon number 3 goes the way of PSG. Golden Guardians straight back to Baron.
Yeah, Golden Guardians trying to bait PSG off the Dragon initially while waiting for Licorice's ult to come off cooldown, but PSG initially reacts.
Force that Baron. And now, as PSG get that
He's
push
still
in.
there, by the way.
Oh,
He's still there. The showstopper comes out, but Licorice is too far away. He gets enough shield to survive for now. And the potential was available. Forces the flash out of Huhi. Licorice was too far away. Huhi had an opportunity. I mean, Vedi, help me understand.
If I admit they tried to find the fight, but this is something we were talking about earlier. PSG have great range and poke that they can keep leveraging.
Oh my word, they've managed to find a pick onto Junjia, who just waltzed into the river. River goes forward once again. That burst damage is massive. The resets are so valuable. And now with 2 kills secured, Golden Guardians considering that Baron.
Heads up play by River there, never actually resetting, staying in there the entire time, finding the kill into Junjia, no jungler. The follow-up onto Wako means this is basically uncontestable by PSG. Massive play by the mid-jungle combo of Golden Guardians.
And after 25 minutes of very defensive play, that one decision to not recall, to not back, maybe lulling PSG into a sense of security. They just
the isolation Q damage from his own jungler Licorice now in a bit of danger.
Little bit. Throws out the ultimate. 2 members on him for now. Slicing Maelstrom's done a lot already. As Archer gets the kill. He's made it out for now. Charm, fantastic. Wacko's now running for his life. Exhaust will buy some time. River steps forward with that Heartbreaker and continuing to chase. The tower still standing. 26 minutes in with Baron empowered minions. 4 members of Golden Guardians whistle away. They're looking for it. Junjia's going to make his way out of the base. He's on the steps for now. That's the engage. Pulled forward. Showstopper down. Oh, she's pushed backwards. Gory's trying to get the damage out, but too many members of PSG stepping forward. Stixxay manages to take him down with the Acathian Rain. The minions have been cleared out, so the tower still stands. Another pick. After 25 minutes of defensive play, now Golden Guardians are building up the tempo and throwing themselves at PSG.
Looks scary for a second there. Aja with the 3-man Q knocked backwards, but it baits Wako to his second mispositioning in the late game here again, stepping too far forward. Stixxay's Q finishing him off during that.
Really great awareness there from Golden Guardians. They find themselves another advantage. They will secure the Dragon as well, sub 30 minutes. And it's the Guardians that have firm control over this game. A slow back and forth in the early game. Golden Guardians have conceded a lot more space, and I don't love this Baron because of how much of a flip they're creating. There is still a control board in the back of the pit. Junjia has clear access for a steal.
It's going pretty low, 6,000 hit points. Flash as well as Maelstrom is available. Teleport coming in for Licorice from behind. Wako and Junjia, the 2 targets, but it's Wako that's taken down. Licorice gets the kill. Ubar's now being running back, retreating for his life. PSG surprised once more.
Nice flank there, finding the kill into Wako, but he's the only one that dropped, and it cost them 3 ultimates to make it happen. Not sure if Golden Guardians want to restart onto this Baron without many tools to actually lock down Junjia. They're going to go for it, bring them back in. PSG moving into contest.
Showstopper's still up for Huhi. Maybe need to use that, get rid of the jungler. Turns his attention to Woody, pulled out of the pit. 5 members of Guardians. 17 seconds for Wako. Teleport is available. He's also got that true shot barrage. Baron is now down 4,000, 3,000. The claw goes forward. 1,000. Baron secured by Golden Guardians. Huhi engages, catches Woody, and Junjia is burnt down, running away once more. She's the next target. Teleport's coming forward. Wako, can he finish this off for PSG? Is it too little or too late? River's going low. Heartbreaker's out. Woody's now going to fall, and Wako's running for his life. Junjia throws out those missiles, hops over the wall with the arcane shift. Heartbreaker once more. River's dropped, and Wako will be the final kill. Huhi steps forward and punches him in the face. One last kill for Golden Guardians and the ace. They turn their attention to the Nexus.
5 for 2, victory for Golden Guardians. A mid-wave already shoving in after grabbing that inhibitor turret. The teleport's going to come in to try and end this game.
A beautiful fight from PSG as they fall short to Golden Guardians. It looked like a good opportunity. It looked like it could have gone so heavily in PSG's favor, but Golden Guardians stamped their authority. They stamped their victory, and they're looking to go 1-up in this series.
Golden Guardians pick up the first win, the best of 5. One step closer to that bracket stage. And I'm going to be honest, that was an interesting game to watch. That final fight, had Wako had arrived a couple seconds earlier, may have been able to have more of an impact. But
you have a lot of crowd control, and but all of your damage then kind of falls on the responsibility of Stixxay, which in the late game could be problematic, especially when you have things like a Talia who can really mitigate.
It's worth noting that PSG is going to be the team with Prio in a lot of these situations, and they are, of the 2 teams, the slower pace, not always the most bloodthirsty, and instead going for control. But Golden Guardians actually starting off the Dragon.
yeah, we saw the River stepping forward. A couple of wards were placed just behind the Dragon Pit, with the bottom lane somewhat under control, thanks to Stixxay and Huhi. This looks to be a little bit of a risky one, down to 2,000 hit points. Woody going to be backed up by Junjia. We've got a 4v4 setup. Teleport's available for both top laners and level 6. Inside the pit, it is secured by River. Now Gory follows on, connects with the Ring of Frost, is shoved backwards, flash over the wall from Ubar, but Dragon secured by Golden Guardians, and they're able to fend off the defense.
So I love the... mainly because he was in a prime position to flank his River, looking for something bottom.
That's a good stun there onto Woody. River looks for the denting blows, manages to find the hit, flash forward from Stixxay, gets the kill. Wako's trying to get a 1 reply, there isn't enough just yet, and River's able to escape with his life. PSG's first sort of like committed play was towards that top lane, not towards Evolution Army, and with Golden Guardians having a pretty strong start to the second game, they're now on the next neutral. Already jumped into the Rift Herald, good damage there onto Licorice. And it does look like who he's trying to at least body block Ubar. Licorice now stepping towards the pit. Keeper's Verdict not available. Junjia does have level 6. Herald's going low. Will PSG arrive in time? I don't think so just yet. Charging up the Q secured. It is stolen away by Junjia. In the follow-up fight, that's the cease and desist. Slam the board down, pulled backwards, and Gory will get the kill. The eye was picked up though.
Nice steal there by Junjia though. I was laughing at that ward.
Yeah, I think it's a little too difficult. You can see Yubao and Junjia ass. The Dragon is obviously the play. I wasn't looking in the top right of my screen. The Golden Guardians very on the ball here. Good vision control, but PSG want to contest.
Just a couple steps ahead for now, but Junjia's managed to make it into the pit. But will be late to this one, and 6A's trying to force that Sejuani back. Dragon ends up being secured without any contest, and has been able to sort of back up the skirmishes just a little quicker. Yubao fighting over this red buff while that's happening.
Well, they're going bot instead.
Top lane. Target is going to be Wako. Flash and Cleanse available to him. He's already flashed and blown up underneath the tower. Weaver's wall brings in Yubao. Gory now under some threat from Junjia. 3 versus 3 in the bottom lane. They get the kill and they get out clean.
A little bit of a misdirection play out of Golden Guardians there. Look like they're posturing around red buff and take a blast cone to find the isolated Wako for another kill. They're not done yet though.
Now the fight coming in. Teleport there from Licorice underneath the tower. Ring of Frost thrown down, and Junjia now trying to survive. The target is Yubao. Junjia finds himself on the tower's doing so much work. Golden Guardians may have bitten off more than they can chew. Licorice arrives to the party, but it's already over. 3 kills in favor of PSG.
Oh, Golden Guardians rush that play. They find themselves under turret before Licorice has even found himself.
Duels.
Yes.
That dive, that's exactly what it looked like, right? PSG could just focus one target at a time. And Junjia, he feels very strong right now, picking up the Warmogs. You can see how much damage he's tanking.
Wow, look at how many members of Guardians are focusing him down. They do get the kill. And with 2 seconds before the Dragon is up, they just 5v1 him basically.
Perhaps too much confidence there from Junjia. I was talking about how he's got to feel really strong right now. Face checks into multiple members of Golden Guardians, and they find a quick pick.
Gives them the 3rd Dragon as well. Big overstep there by Junjia. It's the right kind of idea where you want to absorb some damage with the Warmog's rush and then heal up, especially with the more range composition that he has, not having dive buddies. We saw this actually out of him just yesterday, I believe it was, doing a very similar thing with a range-focused composition, rush the Warmogs, and then kind of just frontline face check things and heal up on the team.
They're starting to feel like they're losing a grip on the game. It's still very, very close, of course, but it's been all Golden Guardians. And this time around, Yubao is going to initiate. And as I say that, cast a curse of note, they managed to find the pick.
Great pick. River going to be forced out of his bot side as Licorice secures the top tower. 6A being the only damage dealer as a TP committed top.
All right, 2 versus 1 here. Keeper's Verdict out. The culling's being used there, and River's forced to flash away. He does survive, and the kill was secured by Golden Guardians in the top lane. Still 2 minutes to go for the Dragons, so a little early. And fight on 2 fronts, Golden Guardian defending. No teleport for him, thanks to that pick that you're seeing on your screen. So if PSG make a move towards this Dragon, it could be a little problematic.
Sunder or Poppy is kind of gross. Even before Gory got there, you saw the fact that Yubao had been dropped to about...
Junjia looking for a pick. River
Maybe able to... Oh, that was fantastic. Survives for now.
Wait a minute. Oh, buddy.
All the way under the tower. But it's River that's in trouble. Keeper's Verdict thrown out in 10 seconds until the Dragon. There's no jungler. There's no smite. River just gets picked. Numbers disadvantage and a health disadvantage.
Very touch and go there. Golden Guardians feeling like they're trying to mitigate what was already a big mistake with the fact that River dropped.
This is a game defined by who can punish the other team's decisions. Right now, Junjia walks right into 2 members of Golden Guardians. Gory's waiting behind that mid turret. No minions though, so can't really work with that. Archie's still got that teleport. He's gone bottom lane. Golden Guardians looking for some sort of opportunity. Flash! Tibbers is huge! 3 members locked in place. But that's all of a sudden the kill. Wako is taken down off the stopwatch ends. Wubo's running for his life as Licorice is trying to find that flank. A hop, a skip, a jump away from RG. He's taken down with the Vault Breaker. All of a sudden, Golden Guardians unleashed, pushing for the inner turret. A charge up from River. Will he pull the trigger defensively? Golden Guardians find the picks.
Golden Guardians skipping steps in the plays. They give up the dragon, but during that time, River, as we see, we're coming right back into another fight.
All right, this time around, Gory's been able to avoid the engage. Tidal Wave by some time. A lot of damage, though, onto Golden Guardians. They have got to reply. 1-for-1. Huhi for Ubao. Licorice is now trying to come from the side. He teleports into the top lane. Finds the heroic charge. Bubble will interrupt the Poppy ultimate. So Golden Guardians, they do get a kill back. But like I said, I just don't know
He's
what
hungry.
to anticipate. Licorice unable to find the kill there onto Wako now. Is he overcommitted? Baron seems to be the focus for the rest of the squad. And he's going to rejoin Guardians in. This is the blast cone back. Licorice has gone ready. Junjia trying to focus down the dragon. It's taking time. Junjia may arrive to be able to look for the steal. 4,000 hit points. Culling is being fired. Licorice using the ability to prevent Junjia in the pit, and the soul is secured. Golden Guardians get it, but it's at the cost of Gory's life. Now in the follow-up fight, that's a dash forward from River, trying to find a target. Not find the autos yet. Cease and desist is down. Look at the AoE. Golden Guardians are destroying PSG. It's full retreat, and Ubao's next to fall. River looking for yet another, and Wako, the last man standing, trying to pursue his way to safety. Quadra kill for Stixxay.
It was a dicey dragon setup, but nice coordination. The Poppy by Licorice going over the wall, making sure there was no steal attempt available, and then the chase down sequence with the soul on their side, bringing the extra damage to find that ace.
Licorice's keeper verdict was fantastic. The step up present, buying enough time, and delaying the Baron until Gory spawns to make sure he gets the buff as well. That's beautiful to see, especially because he's also got that.
But that is not the case for GG.
Engage once more. Junjia throws it out, knocked back onto River, and he survives. Stixxay's trying to use that burst and chunking down. Will be engaged on. The Relentless pursuit forward. Culling's going out. Stixxay almost down, but the engage of Gory. He's saved his bot laner. Junjia's the next target. Licorice Sasso channel the Poppy Copter and will not fire it yet. Wako almost got a Stixxay, but was taken down in return.
With River consistently, especially when we just look back at that very last skirmish that we saw, as now Golden Guardians have found another pick on the Archer.
Two members collapsing on him. Looks like Archer will be taken down before any support can come forward. I mean, overextended, not a lot of vision. All the Guardians hit all the wards in that Western. Hiccups, that's a good word. Waka's trying to get damage down. Cease and desist comes out. Licorice once again using that steadfast presence flawlessly. Stixxay untouched. Rattling away, pushing underneath the inhibitor turret. They get themselves more kills. Only Woody stays alive. And 5 members of Golden Guardians find the picks. They're inside the base and they're looking for the Nexus.
4 members dead from PSG. Only Woody left to keep PSG alive, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Golden Guardians looking to go 2-0 up in the series.
Fantastic turnaround here. Golden Guardians fountain diving for fun as well. 21 kills. The Infernal Soul, the towers, as well as the Nexus. Golden Guardians are 1 win away from advancing to the MSI bracket stage. And it has been a interesting game to watch. Also a very tense, slower